Welcome to Aurum Aesthetics, where timeless beauty meets vintage elegance. Today, we take you inside Laura Ashley's spring house, a charming English country cottage filled with florals, softness, and heritage. If you love vintage decor, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to join our growing aesthetic community. Nestled at the edge of a sleepy countryside lane, a timeless English cottage welcomes us into spring. Its stone facade is softened by blooming cherry blossoms, climbing ivy, and the gentle touch of floral curtains swaying behind leaded glass windows. The air is thick with the scent of roses, lining a winding cobblestone path that leads to a white wooden door, weathered yet proud in its simplicity. The front porch invites a pause in time. White wrought iron chairs adorned with floral cushions sit beneath faded bunting that flutters in the breeze. Terracotta pots overflow with lavender, while a worn limestone floor and wooden ceiling beams whisper stories of many seasons past. A calm stillness fills the space, broken only by the rustle of vines trailing along the roof's edge. Crossing the threshold, we step into a quaint entryway where nostalgia greets us with every detail. Light floral wallpaper wraps the room like a gentle hug, and an antique wooden bench cradles soft cushions. A vintage umbrella stand rests near the door, while a coat rack displays delicately embroidered shawls. The scent of wildflowers mingles with the oak beneath our feet. In the living room, natural light pours through a large bay window dressed in Laura Ashley's signature florals. Overstuffed armchairs and pastel chintz seem to beckon us to sink in. A distressed coffee table holds a bouquet of freshly picked wildflowers, and a creamy lace throw spills lazily to the floor. Brass candle holders line the mantel, flickering with history. Tucked beneath the window, a reading nook offers quiet refuge. A floral slip-covered chair waits patiently beside a stack of worn books. Cushions in shades of pink and sage lean together as if in whispered conversation. A ceramic lamp with a wildflower base casts a golden glow across embroidered curtains that stir with the breeze. The kitchen, heart of the home, exudes rustic charm. Cream-painted cabinets frame a backsplash of vintage floral tiles. An apron-front sink glistens beneath a window dressed with a floral valance. Above, open shelves display jars and delicate china. A butcher block countertop bears the marks of countless homemade meals and memories. In the dining area, an aged wooden table holds the center. Mismatched chairs with their floral cushions like treasured keepsakes. A linen tablecloth whispers against porcelain teacups etched with delicate petals. The centerpiece, a loose bouquet of spring blooms, nods in rhythm with the breeze. Each detail is a hymn to heritage. Beyond the kitchen, a walk-in pantry feels like a secret kept. Wooden shelves brim with floral-printed tins and glass jars filled with herbs and spices. Linen-lined baskets overflow with essentials, while the scent of dried lavender lingers. The soft glow from a tiny window filters through faded wallpaper that tells its own floral tale. The sunroom opens up like a greenhouse dream. White wrought tan chairs wrapped in floral cushions sit among hanging plants. Gauzy curtains dance lazily while sunlight spills across terracotta tiles. A gentle breeze carries the scent of jasmine. Here, nature and comfort embrace in perfect balance. Climbing the stair landing, a floral runner softens each step. A vintage console table sits beneath a gilded mirror, flanked by ceramic vases holding tulips in bloom. Light pours through a leaded window, casting dappled shadows on the walls adorned in soft rose and mint wallpaper. This space feels like a quiet breath. In the master bedroom, a four-poster bed takes center stage. Sheer floral fabric drapes from above, and the linen bedding is alive with pastel blooms. A whitewashed dresser stands nearby, topped with lilacs in an old ceramic jug. Every corner hums with softness, framed by muted wallpaper and gauze curtains fluttering like poetry. The guest bedroom whispers of simpler days. Twin wrought iron beds wear hand-quilted floral spreads. A shared vintage side table in pastel paint holds a delicate lamp. Lace curtains frame the view beyond, while dainty wall sconces flicker gently. The walls, patterned with wildflower wallpaper, seem to sigh in delight. In the bathroom, the past finds elegance. A clawfoot tub, painted a soft pale blue, rests near beadboard walls. A floral shower curtain adds charm, while an antique mirror hangs above a ceramic basin. The tiles below feature a delicate pattern of blooming botanicals, each step a dance with timeless design. Behind a quiet door lies the linen closet. Embroidered bedding is stacked with reverence beside pastel towels trimmed in lace. Lavender sachets peek from vintage baskets. The wooden shelves are worn, the air perfumed with calm. Even here, floral wallpaper lines the back in secret tribute. The dressing room feels like a private reverie. A distressed white mirror reflects soft light onto a floral upholstered stool. An antique vanity holds tiny porcelain jars and dried lavender. Gauze curtains allow sunlight to spill like cream, and the room blushes in tones of soft rose and fading petals. The study is a floral escape in green and cream. Built-in bookcases surround a vintage desk that bears the patina of years. Botanical prints hang on the walls as lace curtains frame the countryside beyond. A bouquet of wildflowers rests in a glass jar, grounded by a rug that echoes the garden's hues. At the top of the house, the attic hideaway breathes nostalgia. Sloped ceilings embrace faded wallpaper. A floral daybed offers a quiet place to dream, piled with hand-stitched pillows. An old trunk and lace-shaded lamp sit nearby. Light from a small gable window kisses each surface gently. Even the laundry room tells a story. A floral curtain flutters beside a vintage sink. Open shelves display enamel containers and baskets lined with linen. Botanical wallpaper climbs the walls, and the air hums with the scent of fresh flowers. A wooden drying rack holds garments suspended in time. Tucked near the garden, the potting shed is a world of its own. Terracotta pots gather like old friends. A wooden table bears floral gloves and rusted tools. Herbs hang to dry beside vintage seed packets. Soft light filters through the gauze curtain, illuminating the moss-covered floor. In the backyard, spring arrives in full bloom. White wrought iron chairs with floral cushions rest beneath an ivy-covered trellis. A winding stone path leads through a wild meadow of blossoms. Climbing roses embrace the walls, while golden light from the setting sun bathes the garden in a warm farewell. Thank you for exploring the warmth and floral charm of Laura Ashley's spring house with us. We hope this journey inspired your own design dreams. Share your thoughts in the comments, and if vintage beauty speaks to your soul, like the video and subscribe for more timeless interior inspirations.